The Journey of Wisdom, a story of Sheikh Ibn Arabi and Yusuf. Long ago, in the land of Andalusia, the wisdom and knowledge of Sheikh Ibn Arabi were renowned. People from distant places came to attend his gatherings. One day, a young man named Yusuf arrived at his gathering. He looked restless, his face weary, and his eyes filled with longing. Upon seeing Ibn Arabi, he thought, perhaps he is the one who can answer my questions. Yusuf approached the sheikh and said, "Sheikh, I have achieved much in life, yet I feel an emptiness within me. My heart is restless, and I seek peace. Can you show me the way?" Ibn Arabi gazed at him deeply and smiled. "My son," he said, "if you truly seek the truth, you must be willing to change yourself. The path to wisdom requires you to purify your heart and embrace challenges with courage. It is not an easy journey, but those who find the truth never regret it." He then invited Yusuf to accompany him on a journey to Damascus. Hoping to find answers, Yusuf eagerly agreed. Crossing the river of life. On the first day of their journey, they came across a fast-flowing river. Many travelers hesitated at the shore, afraid to cross. Ibn Arabi turned to Yusuf and said, "This river is like the challenges of life. Sometimes, we must face the rising tides with determination. Those with courage and perseverance overcome their fears." Though fearful, Yusuf followed Ibn Arabi's guidance and crossed the river. As he reached the other side, he felt a newfound sense of peace. Looking at the sheikh, he realized he had just experienced his first lesson in overcoming life's struggles. The wisdom of the farmer. Further along the journey, they reached a lush valley where they saw an old farmer bending over, tirelessly harvesting his crops. Curious, Yusuf asked, "Why do you work so hard even at this age?" The farmer smiled and replied, "My son, this is my daily labor. When one works with sincerity for the sake of God, even exhaustion becomes a blessing." Ibn Arabi turned to Yusuf and said, "There is barakat, blessing, in hard work. Always be grateful and dedicate your efforts to a higher purpose." Yusuf understood that true success is built on sincerity and effort. The enlightenment of a dervish. After a few more days, they arrived at a village and met a dervish. He lived a simple life, yet his face radiated peace. The dervish greeted Ibn Arabi and then turned to Yusuf, saying, "Son, free yourself from worldly attachments. Everything here is temporary. When the heart is empty of desires, God's light fills it." These words struck deep within Yusuf's heart. He realized that desires and greed enslave a person, while contentment brings freedom. Facing fear with wisdom. One night, they stayed at an inn where they heard cries of distress. Bandits had entered the village, robbing people. Fear gripped Yusuf, but Ibn Arabi remained calm. Soon, the bandits reached them and demanded money. Without fear, Ibn Arabi handed them his small pouch of coins, saying, "Take what you want, but remember, true wealth is not in gold and silver. The real treasure lies within." The bandits, moved by his words, reconsidered their actions and left. Yusuf was astonished. He had witnessed how kindness and wisdom could even change hearts filled with darkness. The generosity of Zahra. As they neared Damascus, they were welcomed into the home of an elderly woman named Zahra, known for her hospitality. Despite having little, she generously offered them food and a place to rest. Yusuf asked in amazement, "Mother, you have so little, yet you are so generous. Why?" Zahra smiled and replied, "True wealth lies in giving. When you give, God fills your heart with joy." Ibn Arabi nodded and said, "Remember, true happiness is found in helping others. Those who live for others are blessed with divine grace." The final lesson, As they finally reached Damascus, Yusuf turned to Ibn Arabi with deep gratitude. "Sheikh, this journey has taught me lessons I would never have learned otherwise. I now understand that true peace comes from a pure heart, helping others, and seeking God's pleasure." Ibn Arabi smiled and said, "My son, this is just the beginning. The path to wisdom never ends. Every new day brings a new lesson. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. English Story Sarge.